Welcome home. Return to the quieter place by the Silver Fox. A companion to the Cyrus Recall introduction, The Recall. The Silver Fox says, "Some books teach you something new. This book hopes you'll remember something you've always known." Most people spend their lives searching for answers, searching for happiness, searching for purpose, searching for the perfect relationship, searching for confidence, searching for peace. Perhaps we have been searching in the wrong direction. Perhaps the greatest journey is not finding something new. Perhaps it is remembering something that has always been there. The good news is this: if you can forget something, you can also remember it. That is what this book is about. It is called the Cyrus Recall because recall means remembering. Not remembering facts, not remembering dates, remembering yourself. Before the opinions, before the labels, before someone handed you a script telling you who you should become. Long before you had a job, long before you worried about paying bills, long before someone told you that you weren't enough. There was a quieter version of you. The purpose of this book is not to change you. The purpose is to help you return to that quieter place. This is one part of a much bigger journey. Whether you are just beginning or returning after many years, you are exactly where you need to be. This book simply helps you recognize it in everyday life. One conversation, one relationship, one breath, one ordinary Tuesday at a time. So before we begin, I would like to ask you one question. If you put down every opinion you've ever been given, who would still be standing? Take one slow breath. Welcome home. Chapter 1. The Will to Live. The Silver Fox says, "You were reaching for life long before the world started telling you how to live it. Before you had a name, before anyone called you clever or difficult or successful or a failure. Something remarkable had already happened. Life reached. A tiny collection of cells stretched towards nourishment, towards warmth, towards growth. It wasn't waiting for permission. It wasn't waiting for confidence. It wasn't waiting until Monday. It simply reached. That reaching tells us something extraordinary. At your very center, before fear, before doubt, before comparison, there is something inside you that wants to live. It has survived every difficult day you've ever had. It has never stopped reaching, not just survive. Live. Somewhere along the journey we forget. We begin carrying other people's expectations, other people's fears, other people's stories. Little by little, we mistake those stories for our own. Someone hands us a script. We read it so many times that eventually we believe we wrote it. This is your first recall. You ask one simple question: is this really mine? You don't have to solve your whole life today. You don't have to know your purpose by tonight. You don't even have to know where you're going. Today, remember just one thing. You were reaching for life long before the world started telling you how to live it. That part of you is still there. It has never left. Today's recall dropped the script. Take one slow breath. Remember the part of you that still wants to live. The Silver Fox smiles. The part of you that reached for life is still reaching today. You were born wanting to live. Then something happened. Someone handed you a script. Let's look at that next. Chapter 2. The Scripts. The Silver Fox says, "Never mistake a borrowed script for your own voice. Every single one of us has a story. Not the story we tell other people. The story we quietly tell ourselves. I'm not good enough. People always leave. I've got to keep everyone happy. I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm always unlucky. The strange thing is, Most of these stories were never written by us. They were handed to us, perhaps by a parent, a teacher, a friend, a television program, a difficult relationship, or simply by hearing the same sentence over and over again until it became familiar. Imagine somebody handed you a script for a play. You never questioned it. You simply learnt your lines. You walked onto the stage and spent years acting them out. One day you remember to ask, "Who wrote your script?" You stop. You look down. You realize you don't actually know. That moment changes everything, because once you remember that you're reading someone else's script, you no longer have to keep acting. The wonderful thing about a script is this: it can be rewritten, not by pretending yesterday didn't happen, but by choosing today's next line. The next recall isn't about becoming someone new. It's about putting down the script that never belonged to you. Not every thought deserves to become your truth. Not every opinion deserves to become your identity. Not every fear deserves to become your future. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is quietly hand the script back. Today's recall. Who wrote this script? The silver fox smiles. The moment you question the script is the moment you begin writing your own story. Once you've put the script down, you'll notice something else. You're carrying far more than you realized. Let's unpack those bags.